Hey guys, ofDimensions here, and welcome back to another episode of Rodancest.
And moving on from that to Gamera.
What? Wait, what? That's what the script says.
Change
No,
of
no?
plans.
Fine.
Different
Whatever.
different birds this time. Different birds. So what up, everybody? Demon back, and welcome to the newest episode of Gauss Incest. Um,
Okay, okay. For real. Enough. We've had enough of this joke. It's Gamera time, guys. And this time we are talking about the legacy of Gamera.
yes. Okay.
So, I guess we start with the Showa series. Am I correct? Anything anyone wants to talk about in particular? Any moves? Any shots of the
Well,
movies?
well, I guess I'll start off because this was kind of my idea again. So, well, my thoughts on the Showa series was the first three I liked. The second one was my favorite out of the Showa because it was more serious and gritty. The first one was kind of goofy. The third one was kind of goofy, and the rest of them were just nonsensical stuff, and I didn't like them very much. But what I did like about them was the Space Cougars.
Uh,
Now, let me clarify on that. There were women kidnapping children from space.
you talking about
That
Gamera Super Monster?
that happened 3 or 4 times in the series, no joke.
I remember it worse than Gamera Super Monster.
That
Oh
one
no,
was oh god.
I don't know. One of my least favorite of the Showa Gamera has to be when he fights the squid. I can't remember his name. I didn't really care.
Virus.
Very, I did not like that battle. I mean, it was super intelligent and all, but for a monster design, it wasn't the greatest.
Which one was Guiron?
We're
Gueron.
on
Oh,
that
that was
was
the knife.
Knife Face.
Yeah, the knife.
Yeah.
The one knife.
I always liked that movie just because of the MST3K.
I liked Barugon.
Yeah, Baragon was cool.
Barugon was pretty awesome. I liked his attacks and stuff.
The tongue was weird though.
Mm,
I didn't really care about the tongue. The story itself was actually awesome, and Barugon itself is an interesting monster in the fact of how it acts and how it works.
well, I thought the tongue was like the coolest thing about Barugan because it was better than the rainbow. That was weird.
Oh, you know what? You know what, D-Man?
Yeah,
We're gonna have to do a new versus later.
Baragon versus
Baragon's
Barugan.
Barugon. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh yes.
Uh, they're
That
pretty.
that'll
They're
be
pretty much the same monster. Just one of them has a freeze tongue and a
excuse
rainbow.
no. Excuse you, good sir. Excuse you. That is a lie. Both are very different monsters, and as Crystalline would say, monster rights.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, monster rights.
Monster.
Except for Gabara. No one
No,
likes.
Gabra's the one who needs to be fought for.
You get if anyone in the comments fights for Gabara, please tell me so because right now I'm not going for Gabara anytime soon.
Oh, if I'm
Gabra
not
for
mistaken,
president.
Gabara showed up in a couple other things. Like I think he showed up in Ultraman once.
Um, he showed up in Go Good Man or Go Green Man, one of the two.
Okay, back to the subject
Yes.
of
Yeah.
Gamera.
What's that, Gabara?
Oh, please stop. No, please, it hurts.
Alright, Gamera 1. Okay. Gamera 2. Pretty good. Gamera 3. Okay. Show series from there on sucked.
Yeah.
I liked the one. Which one was the fish? The
The
shark thing?
Zegra.
Was it? Okay, let me. It's been a while because I watched them maybe a month or so ago.
That's the
That
one
one had
when,
the best the Space Cougar in it.
Oh yeah. You see, Zero wasn't he the one that turned into the squid?
No.
No.
Okay, good. I liked Zigra. I liked his design, not the beak, but the whole shark type design.
Space Shark.
He was the one who Gamera played his theme song on his back, right?
Yep.
Oh wait, it was Gamera versus what was the knife?
Guirin.
Guirin. It was him versus him when when he did the flips.
Yeah, when he was on the pole.
Yeah, I loved that.
Uh, yeah, that movie I think is only watchable if you have the MST3K version.
Not
Yeah,
really.
I've watched all of those.
Because I
I
don't watch.
have too, but I don't like them.
I don't really watch that, but I watched Gamera versus Garen because by itself, I found it awesome. The thing I like about Gamera versus Garen is that there's so much blood, Gamera blood in it.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Like the amount of blood and damage Gamera takes is more than any Godzilla movie.
I think the problem I have with the Gamera Showa series is that I got into the Godzilla Showa series when I was a little kid, and then I got into the Gamera Showa series by the time I was much older, so I couldn't enjoy it on the same level, and that's probably why I don't like it at all.
For me, it was the fact that it wasn't like because the thing is, it was made by a studio that was not paid as much, and there's I feel like their story writers were I think they were competing with Godzilla, to be honest. And
Not
I think
not intentionally originally. Originally they were going to do like a movie about giant rats, but that fell through, and then they said, "Screw it, we'll rip off Godzilla."
yeah. So the story writers, I think in the Showa series, their ideas were a bit over like a lot over the place. Now they were unique. I won't lie that the stories that they made were unique, especially since Gamera travels to other planets and stuff.
Hmm.
But I feel like a lot of things were lacking that could have been fixed. And when the Heisei series came around, I was really happy. I got into Gamera again.
I started with the Heisei series.
I'm like any other person who has a series. I start from the first one and go up, no matter how bad it is. The first one and the first one I like the most, and then I pretty much like all of them except the squid one, the one with the squid.
Huh. Yeah, my first Gamera movie that I saw was Gamera, and I saw it when I was little. Gamera the Invincible, and I saw it when I was a little kid, and I didn't really like it, so I never watched it for a long time. But I always liked the idea of Gamera. Then when I got older, so like the very first like real Gamera movie that I saw, I guess, that I liked was Guardian of the Universe. So I saw that one and I loved Gamera and I got really into the Heisei series. And then I went back to the Showa series, and then that might have been another problem why I don't like is because I went from so good to so bad.
Yeah, yeah, no. Starting off in one place, then going back to another is kind of rough in such movies. Like if you watch the Heisei Godzilla series and you watch the '60s, like the late '60s.
Hey, you better not be talking trash about Showa Godzilla.
Hey! I'm talking about Godzilla versus. I'm talking about Godzilla. Which one was it? Godzilla's Revenge.
I love that movie.
No, you don't.
I do.
10 out of 10, best movie ever.
Oh my
I
god. what
honestly
else?
love that movie.
Okay, Godzilla versus the Sea Monster then.
I hate that movie.
Oh,
That one's boring.
Yeah, it is.
okay. So, okay, back on track. My point is, you watch Godzilla versus Destroyer, then put in Godzilla versus the Sea Monster. You're gonna feel rather disappointed.
Yeah.
It's not because Godzilla's bad. It's because there's a difference in style and action and what people could work with. And Gamera had that same attribute, except some of the Gameras had scenes that were purely like some of the scenes in Gamera are just so fun, you can't help but be happy. And Gamera had a way of I think putting the monster in a bit more than Godzilla did.
Yeah, because their human plots were two little kids find a submarine or slash spaceship and then get abducted by aliens and then scream Gamera for the whole movie. That was their
Space
human
Cougars.
plot.
Well, yeah, and the whole point was Gamera saving them. So the focus was Gamera. Whereas in Godzilla, a lot of the times the focus was on the humans trying to stop the other monster.
Uh-huh.
So that's a lot. That's where a lot of the difference come in. is that Gamera, I think, if you want to watch monster fights, I think you could watch Gamera and have a lot more enjoyment. But story plots, some of the Godzilla story plots, like Godzilla versus Mothra, was a beautiful Showa story plot, and so was Destroy All Monsters. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla was another great story one. Anyone here like Titanosaurus? I like Titanosaurus.
Yeah, it's
No.
alright.
Okay, making
And
sure.
here's why I don't like Titanosaurus.
Oh,
Number one, he felt too plain at the point in Showa series when he was introduced, and I get it. It's because they didn't have the budget to work with a crazy kaiju, but he felt kind of bland compared to other monsters we had already seen. Number two is I hate his roar. It always annoys me every time I hear it.
the funny thing is, I like his roar, and I think he's a pretty unique monster because he's not. He's like he was the last. What was it? He was the last unique monster to be created by Toho for a while that had no connection to Godzilla.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
So we have that. So I like Titanosaurus. He's pretty awesome. But back to Gamera. Let's move into the Heisei series.
Oh yes, good stuff.
Awesome. Amazing.
I knew it.
I
But,
love the Heiseis.
I do too, because I feel like Gamera is given a better role in the Heisei series.
Everything is better. The actors, there's no stupid children. You do have the one girl, but she's not bad.
And it
She was
focuses the
pretty.
plot.
Wait,
I think it focused the plot evenly in the Heisei series.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, my little brother, he's a little kid, and he wanted to know about all the giant monsters that I like, and so when I showed him a couple Godzillas, he wanted to know what other monsters I like, so me and him sat down and watched a whole bunch of we watched Gamera 1 and 2 of the Heisei series just recently, and he loved it. Still waiting to show him the third one.
The third one got an R rating in the United States.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the arm being blown off.
Well, he'll see it
It
anyways.
was intensely violent. I was surprised.
He'll see it anyways. He doesn't
No,
have to know.
It's when they put a Friday the 13th movie that's rated PG-13, I think I'll kind of be sad.
I hope that will never happen.
That is not allowed. They officially stated that that's not allowed to happen.
Oh, that's kind of good.
Yeah.
If you don't have an R-rated Friday the 13th, there's no point.
Exactly.
It's like how most Godzilla movies have to be usually PG-13.
Yeah, which ones weren't? Megaguirus is unrated.
Well, yeah, but that's because their rating system.
They weren't submitted to the ratings board.
Yeah. So those the ones that are unrated don't technically count.
I don't know. I don't know
Godzilla-
Godzilla movies are that bad.
Because, well, here's the thing is that the Godzilla Millennium series didn't go through any of the ratings boards.
Probably because it wasn't really released in theaters other than 2000.
Final Wars did too.
In American theaters?
It went to the ratings board. I know that much.
Well, I mean, I know for sure Gamera never
No.
went to the ratings board through anything. Because Gamera is one of those, is the obscure, and the funny thing is, when I bought the complete Gamera set at Walmart, I was not expecting to see it.
I wasn't either. I found it's like the Legacy edition or whatever, the Blu-ray for the Heiseis.
Yeah, I got the Legacy too, but it's just all...
That's a very poor quality. The subtitles don't match up very well.
Oh, no, in the Heisei series for the Legacy ones, the subtitles are missing in some of the parts.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's the same way. If you have the 50th anniversary DVDs for Godzilla movies, you'll get like missing sentences in there.
Yeah, so guys who want to buy the Gamera series, do not get the complete Legacy edition. because in the Heisei series, especially, I didn't have any problem with the show, but in the Heisei series, there will be missing subtitles and subtitles that are horribly timed, so you only hear half of the story.
Yeah, that needs to be redone.
No one cares enough. You ever realize that?
Here's the real question. Have you guys seen the Lake Texarkana dub of Gamera 2?
The what?
The what?
The redneck dub of Gamera 2.
Oh no, I haven't, but I'm kind of scared now.
It's
Oh,
it's one
From a
of the best
person,
things you'll see in your life.
here's the thing: from a person that comes from the South, I kind of take offense.
no.
You gotta hear it.
I'm just
You
joking.
gotta hear it. It's so bad.
I bet it is, but I feel like any fan dubbing would be so much better than what they gave us.
MS3K is good enough for me.
So
I heard.
what about Gamera the Brave? Did you guys like that one?
Which
okay.
which one was that
It
again?
was the only Millennium.
Oh no, again, I didn't watch that. I already told you what I thought about that from just hearing about
Oh
it.
yeah, I loved that movie for what it was, cause it felt like it was a Showa movie, a Showa Gamera movie that was done with like the same lightheartedness. It was all about like the kids. There were a lot of problems with it though, mainly with Gamera's roar, or I guess he was called Toto's roar, was different. The fact that they killed off Gamera in the beginning and then used that cartoony looking version of his son. I felt like the build up wasn't really worth it. How the whole movie was building up to seeing him use his powers, and then you already knew what his powers were at that point. So there were quite a bit of problems, but I thought it was good for what it was.
I mean, but the thing is, it's like killing Gamera off at the beginning of the movie is the same as killing Godzilla off at the beginning of the movie and leaving the rest of it to Minya.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, had they done a sequel to Godzilla vs. Troy all about Junior, I would have been fine with that.
I mean, yeah, you see, Godzilla Jr., okay. Manila, no.
You're telling me you wouldn't watch a full movie about Minya running around getting bullied by Gabara?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't, because, that already happened.
Yeah, it's called Godzilla's Revenge. It's great. I love that movie.
There's going to be Wolf's Revenge in a minute, so I'd be quiet about that. Now, now moving on, we move on past that point, because stop mentioning Gabara. Stop it. No more.
You guys like that monster called Gabara? He's pretty great, right?
Okay.
So I heard there's this monster called Gabara. He's like the best kaiju.
That's where your mic went loud and staticky just now.
It's because I moved it closer to me.
Welcome to the Gabara commentary. Yeah. I give up, guys. I'm out.
Okay. So Gamera 2016.
Okay, I'm back in. Let's see. Gamera 2016. Now, I heard that this was just a not a trailer. I heard it was just a short film.
Concept trailer. They were testing the waters.
Yeah, because I feel like I didn't. Here's the thing. He reminded me a lot of the '90s Gamera, except that I feel this is the situation. Whereas in Godzilla 2014, Godzilla that was CGI looked pretty good, but to me, I prefer Gamera's costume to the CGI 2016 version.
Yeah, me
The high-
too. The Gamera 3 suit looked amazing. It's one of the best kaiju suits I've ever seen.
Yeah, and I feel like I prefer that over the actual CGI that they used.
Me too.
Now the Gyaos, I mean, I liked that one too. I mean, that one was pretty cool, but it was again a case of where I liked the Heisei costumes better than the CGI.
Mm-hmm.
And that's saying much, because in this day and age, CGI can do amazing things. But in Gamera's case, I feel like a lot of the money, like I think there's even less money in Gamera than there was for Shin Godzilla.
Probably. Um, yeah, and we've already talked a little bit about the Gamera trailer in our other video we did called The Majesty of Toho. Go check it out, link in the description below. Um, but we talked a little bit about it. Yeah, so I guess it was a concept trailer, seeing if people still cared about Gamera, and all I know for certain is that the movie is happening. Do you guys have any more information on it? Because I don't.
I
Uh,
didn't keep up with it too much. I've been too focused on Shin Godzilla to really focus on Gamera.
let's see. Quick Google search will fix everything.
Yeah, I know, because I feel like this is the same situation that happened with Shin Gojira, where we got the announcement where Japan was like, "Yo, we're making a new Godzilla movie," and then we had to wait a year and a half to find anything out about it. That same thing's gonna happen here, where in December or November, whenever the trailer came out, they were like, "Hey, Gamera, still guys, you still like it? Because we're gonna make a new one," and then we never heard anything more of it.
Well, the thing is that we haven't even got a second trailer.
That wasn't even a real trailer. That, like I said, that was just a concept. We
I'm,
haven't even gotten a teaser.
I mean, for Shin Godzilla, we haven't even gotten a second trailer, and the movie's about to be out.
Oh, I don't. They're not gonna release one. I don't think. I think that Parko ad was probably all they're gonna do.
That's kind of stupid in my opinion, but
It's just the way Japan does things. They don't like market their movies like we do.
Well, I mean, sometimes that's good, but when you show your monster in full view in the one trailer,
Kind of ruins the build-up.
it's not even that it ruins the build-up. It makes you want it too much. Like, it makes you want to see it too much, almost.
Well, I mean, they have been doing quite a bit of ad campaigning. They have multiple statues. I recently found like 3 or 4 new statues that they have. They have billboards all over the place of things we've not seen before. So there is some ad campaigning going on. They're just no trailers. And also, it's probably because, as the director said, like a month or less ago, he was interviewed about the new SH Monster Arts figure, and he talked about how the movie isn't even done yet. So we're not going to get a trailer if it's not done.
Yeah, because I was talking about it on my thoughts on the new figure. They said there was a monster A and B clearly in one of the figure lines. So what SH Monster Arts is releasing is literally just a trailer monster.
Yeah.
So something confuses me about that. I feel like the next form of whatever is going to be released will be released in SH form.
When are we going to get an SH Monster Arts of Gamera?
I was thinking about that too, but I'm actually going to make a video on what I want to have SH Monster Arts, so that's going to be tomorrow, I think. So I'm not going to spoil anything about my opinions on that. Gamera would be cool, though, but again, they're doing a lot of Godzilla recently.
Yeah, I still don't have a Gamera figure. I would like to, but I haven't been able to pick one up.
They're usually really expensive.
Yeah.
So, Gamera stuff is also not, not on sale as much. Like, you'll find way more Ultraman before you'll find Gamera.
Ultraman's pretty cool, so I'm good with that.
I'm okay with certain types. I like, what is it?
Jet Jaguar?
No!
Yeah, he's great.
Oh,
You know what I think we need? I really think they need to do a dark, gritty Gabara Jet Jaguar crossover for the modern generation to get them back into those characters.
They almost did that with this appearance on whatever show that was.
You know what? No. You stop. Look. I've got a feeling, man. I've got a feeling there's gonna be a movement against your channel about Gabara.
There's gonna be a movement for Gabara.
Make the meme.
Hashtag Gabara for life. Yeah, no.
Gabara for president 2016.
No, just because, look. Gabara's already running for president.
Trump.
Got
He's got the hair.
the hair. He's got the face, too.
And he's a bully.
I,
True.
I think Toho knew what they were doing.
They predicted the future.
I guess that means Manila is the citizens of America.
Oh dear.
Hashtag. Let's
We gotta get our daddy to help us beat him.
Sounds like we gotta make a documentary all about the dark, gritty roots of Godzilla's Revenge.
Oh my God, no. You two can do that. I'm not taking any part in
Well,
that. That's
the
gonna turn.
background to that movie is kind of dark, though.
Now, I wonder if anyone got the reference that I just made. Anyone in the video, because I just made a reference that neither of you two clearly got.
Oh, that's fine, because all I'm thinking of is getting from that video that you're planning.
All I'm thinking of is Shinpei's Toy Shop. If any of you know what that is.
No, I do not. That sounds interesting, though.
What is that?
I guess you'll have to find out.
I will eventually.
Yeah. Well, anyways, what else do we have to talk about?
Well, I just Googled Gamera 2016 and it's giving me buy Mystery Science Theater 3000 on eBay.
So, nothing.
Yeah, that movie's dead for a while. I think I feel like they're waiting till after Shin Gojira comes out to announce anything new on it.
Shin Gojira.
Let's kind of segue back to Gamera Super Monster.
Oh,
Okay.
Any opinion on that?
Well, I thought that because I was like really tired when I watched it, and I had no idea what was happening. Even when it was like clear cut what was happening, I didn't understand. And then it got to that frickin' random space train anime drawn. I don't even know at the end. I have no idea what happened at the end. Did he die? Did he live?
He died. I think he died.
Did the train just derail in space?
Didn't he fly into it? Didn't he crash into it?
Yeah, the Star Destroyer ripoff.
Yeah, and then it ends. I think he's dead.
And then there was a train.
You don't think about what is going on?
What?
I don't understand any part of this.
Have you seen Gamera Super Monster?
I told you I haven't, and I told you what I thought about the idea,
Oh.
which is no.
No,
Well-
not Gamera, not Gamera the Brave. Gamera Super Monster.
Oh God, is that
It's
That's,
it's the Godzilla's Revenge of the Gamera world.
Wait, is that the one where those alien ladies come down?
It's the one with
Yeah.
with the three space chicks who had the powers, and then there were 4 of them, but they never used them.
I watched the beginning of that, but got bored of it.
The end is worth it. Freaking anime space trains.
Nothing was worth it. No. I hate that movie.
I mean, I just watched the beginning of it because there was not enough Gamera for me.
Yeah, there's
Before-
not enough Gabra
like-
for me either.
Before
Oh
I
my-
watched it, I thought it was going to be like better quality because it was like in the 80s. I thought the special effects were going to be good, like Godzilla Returns, but nope.
No, they just ripped off. They just took scenes from all the old movies. I like how they even use black and white stock footage, as if it's gonna be
Yeah.
different. You're not gonna notice.
Oh my God, I noticed the Gabara bomb he dropped.
I've been doing it the whole time.
I know, and it's now just getting to me. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm having a mental breakdown. Give me a second. Uh,
So is that all we had to talk about for this episode?
oh my
We've been
god.
going for a half hour here.
Yeah,
Uh.
I'm done, guys. I can't take any more of this abuse.
Yeah.
I can't.
Alright, so sounds like we're good to wrap up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Well, thank you guys for joining us today when we talked about the history of Gabara. I hope you enjoyed. So,
Ah!
so I will. Hopefully, you guys stick around. Go check out everyone's channels. Links in the descriptions. Go subscribe. Do all that stuff. D-Man out. Anything you guys have to say?
Wolf out.
Bye.
I'm taking a nap now.
Have fun with that.